Welcome to Flourish in 5. My name is Heather Lottinen, and every Friday I share a story, a lesson, a quick idea with the goal of helping you gain a new perspective. Please share this episode and the podcast with your friends. I would be so appreciative. And today I'm talking about I'm continuing my discussion from episode 107 that was released on Tuesday. So you have to take a listen to that episode first. It's all about the gratitude scale. I introduce you to that scale. We talk about it. That's great, whatever. And then I shared how I am dealing with a situation that has me, how shall we say? Less than grateful because I find the situation to not be ideal nor optimal. And that is, we owe a lot of money to the IRS this year. And again, that's great. That means I'm making money, but who likes to write those checks? And I mentioned this in the previous episode, but I am working with my accountant. And the truth is, we have it all sorted out now. And it's all what it is. I have to write checks within the next couple of days. And it has been consuming me a little more than I care to admit. I've been worrying about it. We have the money. It is fine. I just don't appreciate it. And I'm going to do better at estimating what I set aside. Obviously, I have systems in place for that. But okay, I want to talk about how I'm working my way through this particular issue, especially around money. And I want to mention this book by Dale Carnegie. It's a lesser known book. You may be familiar with his How to Win Friends and Influence People, but he also wrote a book called How to Stop Worrying and Start Living: Time-Tested Methods for Conquering Worry. And it is actually really good. I highly recommend you pick it up. But I was leafing through this book, and Dale Carnegie from back in the day said this: the most important thing in life is not to capitalize on your gains. Any fool can do that. The really important thing is to profit from your losses. That requires intelligence, and it makes the difference between a man of sense and a man of fool. Okay, thank you, Mr. Carnegie. Yeah, what he's saying here is success is a crappy teacher. And when things go well for you, you're not learning. It's through the challenges and struggles that we grow. So we know this. Okay, whatever. Still, IRS, taxes, money. It's making me all kinds of crazy. So I sat down a few days ago and I asked myself the following 4 questions because I was just trying to recenter myself, stay present. What am I learning? How can I be grateful? You know what's so side note? What's so funny about all of this personal growth and development stuff that I learn, that I teach, the life coaching that I do? It is hilarious to me when I have to do it on myself. It actually makes me mad and it makes me laugh at the same time. Like, I'm trying to coach myself. It's actually very difficult, if I'm honest with you. It's so much easier when someone else can ask you the questions a little bit more objectively, because I have these really funny, almost sarcastic conversations with myself in my head. Okay. Anyway, the 4 questions I ask myself is: how can I turn this frustration into fascination? Secondly, what am I making these challenges mean about myself? Essentially, what's my interpretation? What story am I assigning to this? Third, what is the real issue here? And 4, what decisions need to be made? Very straightforward. Okay, so let me quickly go through how I tackled these. Frustration into fascination was like, okay, I'm going to increase the percentage that I use via profit first method to put tax money aside. Boom, done. Okay, I wouldn't call that fascination. That's just a strategy. This second question, what am I making these challenges mean about myself, was a little bit bigger because I realized essentially what I'm asking myself. Questions 2 and 3, they go together. What am I making these challenges mean about myself? And what is the real issue here? Because the issue is not the money. I can write the checks. So what is the real issue? And the real issue is what I am making the situation mean about myself. And I assigned 2 meanings that I have to say are not serving me. And the first is, well, clearly I still have money issues. There's got to be some scarcity in my mind, because if I were feeling abundant, I wouldn't be worried about it. Okay, so there's that. Secondly, I was asking myself, okay, if you are the CEO of your business, why was there not enough money in that tax account? Oh, because I misestimated. And then I make that mean that I'm either stupid or a loser or what's wrong with me? Didn't I know better? And even though logically I recognize that that's not helpful and it's not even true, it's just that we misestimated and we're going to fix it. That doesn't mean I'm stupid. That's still at the subconscious level. I believe I was making this mean that about myself, that maybe I wasn't prepared for business, or maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was, or I can't handle business, or how can I grow if I can't even figure this out? So I was assigning all of these meanings, not consciously and not logically. This was beneath the surface. This didn't come up until I asked myself these three questions, or four, sorry. That's why they're so powerful. And then fourth, what decisions need to be made? Okay, there are really no decisions. Transfer the money, pay the taxes, period. So I hope that hearing these four questions can help you. Maybe even write them down so you have them in the future when you're faced with a challenge. I think the biggest question here is what's the real issue? What is the real issue, and what am I making this mean about myself? And could I tell myself a different story? No, I'm not a loser. I'm not an idiot. I made a mistake. It was a misestimation. I will correct it. We will pay it. We will move forward. I hope that you found this useful. I'll see you in the next episode.